Hi, my name is Shreyas and I'm here to explain about the campus placement process. So a few disclaimers before I start. I'm currently a fourth year engineering student from India, so that's my whole perspective on the process. I have attended over a dozen placement drives, so I know what the current trend is with placement drives. Secondly, every company is different. Some are more complicated than others, some will have more rounds. It really depends on the job role and a lot of other factors, so it's completely like up to the company. Thirdly, this process isn't exclusive to campus recruitment. If you go and apply to any of these companies in their website, this is the process that you're going to get. Now, who is this video for? Hopefully everyone. I'm gonna be speaking in general terms, so it doesn't matter if you're in your second year or you're attending placement drives right now. Hopefully you can find something from this video that is helpful, so keep watching. So the basic process is divided into aptitude test, technical interview, then HR interview. There may be more, there may be less. There may be a resume shortlisting test before the aptitude test, or there might not even be an aptitude test and just a resume shortlisting. Some even have GDs in between aptitude and technical. GD stands for group discussion. Is when you sit around with a group of people and the interviewer might give you a topic and expect you to speak on the spot on that topic. So this is the basic outline, but I want to go in depth into each of these sections. So let's take a hypothetical situation, okay? You found a job posting, you went to the company's website and decided to apply. Good. You applied for the company and they sent a confirmation mail to your email ID. They define their entire placement process, which starts with an aptitude test, then a group discussion, then two technical interviews and an HR interview. All these steps will be told to you beforehand so you can prepare. The first aptitude test, in my case since I'm doing engineering, consists of logical and reasoning, sometimes English questions like spelling, tenses and stuff, and sometimes even coding questions. So these coding questions might be hard sometimes, but with practice they are doable. This aptitude test can happen online or offline. If it is happening online, then it is mandatory that you have a camera and keep it on for the entire session, so keep that in mind. I have included two links in the description that's going to help you with your aptitude training. So the first one is a website called India Bigs. It has a lot of questions for you to practice and it's a really good resource for anyone trying to get placements. The second one is a playlist from the YouTube channel Freshers World. So they go through all the basics of aptitude. I would suggest watching the YouTube videos first, then going to India Bigs and trying out your skill. So good, you passed the aptitude test. Now comes the group discussion. One other point that I want to note is when you're going on a one-on-one call or one-on-one session offline, I would highly suggest that you wear full formals. It's a whole other topic, but you know what formals look like, and I would highly suggest that you invest the money into a good formal dress. The group discussion topics vary a lot. I've had friends who had really funny topics. Also, I've attended group discussions where we had really important current affairs. Like one of the topics that I got was the coal shortage in India. I didn't even know that we had a coal shortage. So I had to make up things to say on the spot. But one key point that you have to remember is it doesn't matter if you're saying the wrong thing. It's that you say it. Okay, it's the confidence and communication skills they are testing. So never hold yourself back. Just go for it. From each group, they select around 3 or 4 people depending on the performance, but still, let's assume that you passed the group discussion. Now for the technical round. Okay, this is the main round where they actually test your technical skills. They are mostly gonna judge you by your resume. Your resume is like your whole profile in summary. I would highly suggest that you become thorough with your resume. I've already made a video on how to make a resume, so if you want that, linked in the description, go watch it. So you have to be really thorough with your resume, okay? You need to know every single word that you put in your resume. It doesn't matter if it's soft skill, technical skill, or even your freaking about me. You have to know what you put in your resume. If you're not really thorough with some of the skills in your resume, take it out. If you're not thorough with it, just take it out, okay? Since I'm a computer science engineer, a lot of the questions they asked me revolved around data structure, object-oriented programming, and they even gave me a few programming questions on the spot for me to write. So it was quite an experience. But yeah, for the technical interview, really thorough yourself on your resume. Try to know some of the current affairs in your respective industry. That's a good point. Also, be thorough with the JD, that is job description. You want to know what you're applying for. Sounds pretty obvious, I know, but a lot of people don't even care to look at the job description before they attend the interview. So really study the job description so you know what they're going to ask and you will have the perfect answer in response. Okay, assuming that you have passed both the technical interview, congrats by the way, the next and final step is the HR interview. Now everyone downplays HR interview saying, you'll get it, like you've reached the HR interview. But I've had people that failed after they reached the HR interview. Don't downplay HR interview, okay? You have to like give it your 100% till the very last moment. So in the HR interview, they are mostly looking for your personality, like seeing if you're passionate. At the end of the day, I'm a future employee, so they want to know if I'm a team player. Showing that you're passionate about any of your hobbies, having other activities that you're interested in, having really good communication skills, these are things that can really impress the interviewer. And if you pass the HR interview, you're done. Hopefully you did everything right and you got the job. Wait, one thing that I forgot to mention was luck. As in every aspect of life, luck plays a major role while applying for a job. The interviewer might be having a bad day, you might have missed the email, your name might have gotten buried in some list or something. There are like thousands of things that can wrong and they eventually will, but don't lose that focus, okay? Keep trying and eventually you will get it. Yes, luck plays a role, but hard work plays a bigger role. Don't forget that, okay? Finally, for all my fellow Indians watching this, or if you are a non-English speaker, English plays a major role in everything. It's just a fact that we have to get used to. You need to have good communication skills, otherwise it won't work. And the only solution for that is practice, practice, practice. I could make an entire video on the different steps that I take to improve my English, but that's for another day, okay? For the time being, I would highly recommend watching some videos, reading a lot, and doing whatever you can to really improve your pronunciation and communication skills. But for now, that's it. All the best to every single one of you. I hope you land your dream job and I will see you on the next one. See you.